Good morning, Panthers, and welcome to another episode of Around the Horn. Today, our guests are Brandon Adcock, Kyle West, Garrett Jackson, and Braylon Harris. And today, we're going to be talking about legalized sports betting in Ohio.
We don't bet at all. It's just like we want to prepare and research and stuff so that
just to make that clear.
Once we start betting,
no, we don't bet. I don't bet, but I do help my uncle because like he's not much of like a sports guy, but like he does watch it sometimes. So sometimes I'll send him to like give him tips of what to bet.
Yeah.
Fellas, in an opening statement, pro or against gambling legalized in Ohio? What are your feelings in any order?
I'll start. I'm for sports betting because it's the future, man. Sports betting, you can gain a lot of money from it, and there's a lot of different plays that you can make. You don't just have to do NBA. There's NHL. You can do college basketball. You can do college football.
Me personally, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, like, why would you waste all your money on stuff like that? That's ridiculous. But betting on people's success or failure, that's ridiculous.
Absolutely not. It's only ridiculous if you're a loser. Sounds like you've been a loser.
No, I've never.
If you're a winner, you support sports betting.
My uncle has made $500 on sports betting so far, and it's only just beginning.
How much has your uncle lost? I bet you never said anything about that.
No, okay, he's up 500,
no,
so it doesn't matter about
ridiculous.
the losses if you're up.
Do you guys think that betting, if it's legalized, will end up, or does it already, affect the games, affect the players?
I feel like I've been feeling like there is some rigged games because there's players that'll drop like 20 points and their bar is set at 20.5, so they're just 1 point off of it. So I've seen that so far, so I think there's a little bit of a rigging to the system.
I think there's going to be some danger for the players because, you got people playing around with their salaries and they lose one game, might get some death threats.
Yeah, I did see on Instagram that somebody had already sent a death threat to James Harden because he was set at 2.5 threes last night, and he made 0 threes.
Can't you guys see? There's nothing that good comes out of this whatsoever.
Yeah, there is.
That's for you personally, not.
No, there's nothing good comes out of this. It's ridiculous.
So you're saying that people can bet on the number of threes or the amount of points that an individual player
there's a lot of different plays. You can do player points, player rebounds, player assists. There's combos where you can do players points, rebounds, and assists together. And you got players like Luka Doncic who are hitting that every night. So that's just easy money.
Yeah, definitely.
What happens if he gets hurt middle game? What happens? You lose all your money.
You do.
This is ridiculous. It's just preying on the poor people. They just want some money. You're making it seem like you can just make easy money. This is ridiculous. Like, what happens if somebody puts their whole life savings on this? They lose it all. Gone.
Life is all about risk.
I can see what kind of people you are.
That's just another risk to life. So if you're going to take it, then you have to be smart about it. You can look at the player stats. There's a lot of different apps that show the player stats, that show like the past 10 games if they've hit that bar, and there's just a lot of different ways that you can look into it so you can make sure that you're securing your locks. And there's TikToks. I watch TikToks all the time of secured locks that are like showing like if that player's gonna guarantee to hit tonight. Like Luka Doncic last night, he was set at 30 points and he's hit that 9 out of his last 10 games. So I was like, oh, that's a pretty good secured lock. So yeah, there's a lot of different apps that you can use to find out if that player's gonna hit or not.
But you feel, especially you, Braden, you feel that there is a fair amount of skill involved with all this. It's not luck.
Yeah, no, like if you don't know what you're doing, you're bound to lose your money. So you should definitely look into it, and you should make sure that you know what you're betting on and not just wasting your money.
All right, would you ever bet against your favorite team?
Absolutely. If there's a chance that it will happen, then I would definitely bet against my team if the odds are set.
Let's say, for example, my favorite team's the Browns. It's an automatic win for me.
At this point, it's not about the team; it's about the money.
It's about the money. Who should be allowed to bet? Athletes, GMs, coaches, should you be allowed to bet on other sports? Just not your sport? What age limit do you think?
I'm saying a strict age limit over 21. I mean, like you need to be able to know what you're doing. Like getting kids in here betting money, they're losing all their money, allowances, they're losing their summer job money. This is ridiculous.
If I was allowed
21
to bet,
and over,
if I was allowed to bet, I guarantee I'd beat up right now because I know a lot about it. I know a lot about sports. I know a lot about what players are gonna do. So I feel like if I was allowed to, I'd definitely be up right now.
13 plus.
13 plus.
So what do you say? What do you say if Brandon comes out here and starts starts betting, he doesn't know what he's doing. Easy to be influenced.
Okay.
You're over here talking all good about it.
Okay.
What if he loses all his money made over
Okay,
the
we
summer?
have the internet to gain
research.
knowledge. We have the internet to gain knowledge.
No, this is a joke.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Sports betting is the future.
Or you just
can
get a
some
job.
money.
Just get a job.
If
You don't
you
have to be
don't-
like throwing your money away.
Yeah.
Brandon makes $1,000 over the summer. Getting people's orders at Berardi's. Bets $1,000 because you guys over here talking all good about it, all good smooch. Nope, bets it all. Luka Doncic, sprained ankle, done. There's all his money.
That's
Say-
like, what are you gonna
say-
do? That's
say
like
you're going
Brandon
to work.
Adcock
What
problem.
are you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
You guys are just putting out
Say you're going to work.
bad things.
That's
No.
nothing
No.
with me.
I
So
don't
you're
like it.
sick from work and you have to miss a week. You can place your bets from home and make some money without having to
Yeah,
go
you
to
place
work.
your bets. Somebody gets hurt. You lose all your money. You can't
Okay,
buy your
you're sick,
medicine.
so
You're
you're
sick.
sick, so
You
you're
die.
not
You're
making
sick.
money
You
at
die.
work. You're not making money
You're
at
sick.
work.
You die.
You're not making money at work, so
All right. Along those lines, a recent Yale University study found that 7% of youth develop gambling problems. Given that statistic, what would you say?
there's a lot of problems out here. Everybody's gonna have problems sometime in their life. There's alcohol problems. There's people on drugs. So I think gambling just adds to that addiction. But there's a lot of addictions out here. So I feel like gambling's.
Oh yeah, sure. There's
Did
enough
Yale-
people things.
Oh, of course you're arguing against that.
Enough stuff you can get
You
addicted
support
to.
that kind?
And then
Did
you're
Yale
like,
do
yep,
studies
just add
on
something
how-
else to the list.
Did
There's
Yale
nothing
do
wrong with
studies
that.
on how many kids are addicted to Nick nowadays? Tell them to do a study
Yeah,
on
go
that.
on.
Brandon, how do you feel about all this?
It's crazy.
How did you get onto this show? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Who invited this guy?
Yes.
Because sports betting is the future.
Not a shot.
Future.
This is ridiculous.
No.
Braylon, what's the number one bet out there today?
Today, I haven't really looked
You were
yet.
recommending to our viewers. What would
If
you
I was
recommend?
recommending to our viewers, I'd say bet on the freshman team, Brandon Adcock, over 0.5 points.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Do not bet on anything. Nothing. Don't bet on it. Save your money. Go to work. Save your money. Don't bet.
Thank you.